I think a lesson here that we can all learn: patience leads to what you need. I just need to keep reminding myself, and maybe you do as well, is that you have to let go. You cannot keep living thinking you can control everything. You can't. That's not what the universe wants for us. That's not what God wants. And you need to trust that. You need to trust that. And you need to build your self-belief system that that's exactly what it needs to be. Things are going exactly the way they need to go. And you need to really, really believe that. You don't like something, you feel like life has been nothing but just shit. You need to take responsibility that it's your fault. You keep operating from this mindset of being a victim. You're never gonna move forward. Never. And I can say that to you confidently because I've operated like that for the past 2 years, the time I've been off. I've been a victim of what's happened to me. I came up with every excuse in the book, as I mentioned before. But it's only once you take responsibility and you act and you realize that you can change things, you can let go of what's happened to you, you can move on, you can have a new life, you can feel good about yourself, you can be happy. That's where everything starts. That's where everything really starts. And you no longer have to look for, you don't have to look for people anymore. You don't have to look for answers, because the answers are within you. The answers are in what you think and what you do, and whether you act on it or not. And that's something that, as I come back, I want you all to know that. You need to be the attacker, not the victim. And get away from this idea that everything that feels bad or that doesn't feel the way you want it to feel is the right thing when you follow it. Let me be more clear. In other words, strength is the answer. Getting back up is the answer. Trying again is the answer. Figuring out a solution is the answer. Because that's what one does that wants better for themselves. Is that clear? For me, for example, I want to be a lot more articulate when I do these videos. I want to be able to express everything that I'm truly thinking in a way where everybody can understand that's watching the video. But it's going to take practice. I'm going to have to keep doing these. I'm going to have to keep making mistakes. I'm going to have to keep going out of my comfort zone. But that's exactly what I need to do. That's exactly what I need to do. And this is what I mean. I'm not operating from a point of view of a victim. Oh, my vocabulary isn't good. I don't have this, and I don't have that, and I wish I had this, and I wish I was better in school. I wish I got better grades. I wish I went to college. I wish I went to university. I wish I read more books, blah, blah, blah. All this shit. No. All these excuses. No. None of that. None of that's going on. I'm taking responsibility for the man I am today. And I'm going to move forward with what I have. Because only like that I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to get what I deserve. Even though I haven't been in a gym for over a year, and I haven't been consistent, because of the knowledge I have, and because I already did it before, I know I can get back everything I built within 90 days. Everything. Because it's knowledge. And like my Uncle Jerry says, every piece of knowledge is forever. And that's what I want you to know when you watch these videos, when you're here with me, when we're here exchanging, is that everything you didn't know before coming on here, now you know, and it's forever. And that's the impact that people should have on each other. We should be helping each other grow. All of it, spiritually, mentally, physically, all of that, all of the above. That's why there's so many of us. Because we're meant to communicate, we're meant to talk, we're meant to uplift each other. We're meant to evolve. And I think that's one of the big reasons why I'm here today. Is that not only do I want to evolve, is that I want people to evolve that are watching as well. I think there needs to be a lot more evolution in the world. I think a lot more people need to get out of their rooms, get off their phones, and get out there, get out in the world and meet people and do things. There needs to be a lot more of that. And all the attention of people is just being played with by all these different types of characters online. And if you think about it, everybody's trying to distract you. Almost everybody's trying to distract you today. Distracting you from trying to sell you something, trying to get you to buy this, or just simply just entertainment. There's very few people that are on these platforms today that are genuinely bringing value to people watching at home, that are genuinely making people think, making people act. There's all this influence, but it's not being used for good. It's just being used to distract. And that's something that needs to stop. It needs to just come to an end. Like, people cannot keep scrolling on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or Snapchat for 6, 7, 8 hours in their day. Like, this needs to stop. But how is it going to stop if new things don't present themselves? Because for everything you take away, there needs to be something that replaces it, right? Isn't that how it works? Isn't that what they tell us? So also, these videos that I'm making are also giving you your attention back. Your attention span is being elongated again. You're able to focus on something and to be with something for longer than 4 fucking seconds. Excuse my French, I really don't want to swear. I'm sorry. But it's just ridiculous that there's so many people that are mentally unwell today because of stuff like this. Scrolling for 8 hours in your day is insane. It's insane. No person should live a life like that. No person should be eating junk food and be stuck in their beds for 10 hours in a day. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. God gave us all this beauty. He gave us people. It gave us water. It gave us everything we need in order to be fulfilled. And this is how the new generation is living today. And it needs to stop, quite frankly. It just needs to stop. As I'm even discussing about it, so many ideas are coming to mind. But I'm not going to let it all out, because that's going to do no good it's going to do no good for me right now. But what I'm trying to say is that we all need to come together. We all need to be here for each other. We all need to uplift each other. We need to use what we have for good, not for bad. Not gossiping, not drama, not putting down this gender, and not saying that these people don't matter, and that none of that. That's not what we're doing. That's done. We're here to uplift each other. And people need to know that. You need to get out of this rut that you're in. It needs to happen. And I'm going to keep making these videos, and I'm going to keep showing up in order for that to happen for you and for me. Because this is not only a part of you showing up, but it's also a part of me showing up. I'm physically actually showing up and getting out there and doing it, and doing something that I have no clue about. But I'm still doing it. I'm trying. I'm putting myself out there, and that's what's important. And that's why I'm here. Is that I'm here to show you that I'm exactly where you're at in life. I'm just as confused as you. Don't get me wrong. I'm just as confused as you. I was just as doubtful as you can imagine, having to set this tripod and sit down, take time out of my day to do this, and hopefully come up with something that makes sense. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. And I want to get closer, and I want to get closer to who I need to be. I want to get closer to finding my purpose and to finding why I'm here. But I know that the hardest part is showing up. and I made it. Like, I did it, and I'm here. As a lot of people are saying on the internet, you're back. He's back. And I really am. I'm here this time. I'm really here. I'm really here for you. So, I'm gonna cut it right here, and I want to thank everybody for the continued support over the years. I want to thank anybody that is new here. Yeah, there's something really special in store here, and it's exciting. Life is really exciting. So, yeah, thank you for watching.